Hey, what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another Pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building Mega Beedrill that I got from a little website called pixelartmaker.com, description down below. So what do we need for this Mega Beedrill? Well, we're going to start off with some yellow wool, black wool, light gray, gray, white, red, pink, blue, and then some light blue. And that's going to be it. So we're going to begin by placing 3 blocks of our black wool. Let's make sure we're not too close together because it's kind of a big pixel art. And we're gonna go just 1, 2, 3 with a light gray wool in the corner. Now, if I sound a bit funny, it's because I completely lost my voice partying on New Year's Eve. So I'm recording this on the 2nd, and my voice is still not back. So that's why I sound a bit funny, but hopefully it's not too distracting, and we can get through this tutorial together. Alright, so what comes next is that we're gonna place 2 black wools above the gray, and then 2 black wools to the right of the gray. So yeah, let me know if my voice is just too atrocious to record when I'm like this, or if I should wait, or if it's alright. Just let me know. I'm curious to know what it sounds like. Alright, so then we're going to place a white wool with a light gray on the right, and then on the top, and then another white wool. So make sure you have that little square, just like that. Then what we're going to do is that we are going to place 2 black wools on the right of this light gray, and then starting right here above the last black wool that we placed, we're going to place another 2 black wools. This is probably the most complicated part of this pixel art, is this whole bottom section, because there's a lot going on there. So this is going to be kind of a long tutorial, but we're going to try to focus so it goes quickly. Then we're going to place a light gray wool to the right of this white wool, and then directly above this gray we're going to place a white with another light gray on the left. We're going to grab our gray wool next, and we're going to place 2 blocks here on the right of the white, and then on the top of the white. Followed by our yellow wool. What we're going to do is that we're going to place a yellow, then a black, a yellow, and then also a black. So make sure you have this almost like, you know, like the crash test dummies, how they have this pattern like on their cheeks. Make sure you have this funky looking pattern. Oops, I just broke it. Just like that. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, the crash test dummies have like this like black and white like shape that you see right here, like on their cheeks. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't want to be talking nonsense. Alright, then what we're going to do next is that we're going to continue grabbing our yellow wool. We're going to move a bit to the right now, and we're going to place 1, 2, and then 3 yellow wools in this shape. Then we're going to grab our black, and starting right here, next to this black wool, we're going to go up by 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then moving a bit to the left. I know I'm moving back and forth a lot, but I want to kind of build it from the bottom up, just in case somebody's building this in but in survival, they can actually do it. So we're going to try to build it from the way up, but in some cases we're not. So, but for here, we are. Alright, so we're going to grab our black wool. We're going to place 1, 2, 3 with a block in the middle. Then we're going to grab our light gray wool, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3 with 2 black wools on the side and a light gray directly below it. Then a black wool on the bottom with 2 black wools on the left. And look at that. I said we were going to build it from the bottom up, and we're just going all over the place. That's just how I build it, so I do apologize if I make a mess of it. But hopefully, we can do this together. And everybody's going to end up with an amazing looking Beedrill. Alright, so what we're going to do next is that we're going to grab our gray wool. And starting right here on the right. Do you see this spot here? We're going to go up by 3 gray wool. So 1, 2, 3. And then 1 in the middle. Then we're going to go up by 2 black wools to the left of the middle gray wool that we placed. Then we're going to place a yellow, and on the right here, we're going to place 3 black wools in this particular shape. Followed up by a yellow, a gray wool, and 3 yellow wools surrounding it. Then in this corner here, we're going to place a yellow with 3 black wools on the top in that particular shape. Basically like a really short L. Then on the right here, we're going to place a yellow with 2 gray wools and then 2 yellow wools directly above it. We're going to grab our yellow. Actually, we're going to grab our gray. I'm sorry. We're going to place 1 gray and then 2 yellows below the gray and a black below the yellow. Now starting right here on the left, on the right of this black wool, we're going to go up by 4 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4 with 2 yellow wools. Not 2, but 1 yellow wool. And then a black wool on the top. I do apologize for that. But once again, just to be clear, we're going to go up by 4 black wools. Then we're going to place a yellow and a black. Let me take a little step back. This is what we have so far. I know it's really complicated. It looks like we've done nothing at all in about maybe 5 minutes of build time. But you know, this part's really complicated because there's a lot of blocks together. So don't feel down or anything like that. It is complicated, but we're going to get through it. Awesome. So what we're going to do next is that we are going to grab our yellow wool. And we're going to place 2 yellow wools right here next to the black. So 1, 2. And then below those 2 yellow wools, we're going to go down by 5 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then down here, we're going to place a black, a light gray, and a black again. Followed up by 4 light gray wools in a square shape. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be our square. And then on the right of that square, we're going to place 2 black wools. And then here, right here in this little corner, we're going to place a gray, a black, a gray on the right, and then a gray above the black. Above this first dark gray, or I guess just regular gray, but I call it dark gray, we're going to place 4 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 black wool in this corner. We're going to grab our yellow. We're going to place 1 block in this corner in between these 2 gray wools. And then above this gray wool, we're going to place 2 yellows. And then 2 blacks. Now starting above this yellow wool that we see on our screen, we're going to go up by 3 black wool. So 1, 2, 3. And 1 blue wool. We're going to go down here where this gray and yellow wool meet, and we're going to place 2 black wools on the right of it. So 1, 2. Then we're gonna place a gray with 2 black wools. A gray on the right of the black wool with a black wool directly below it. On the right of this gray wool, we're going to go up by 4 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a blue on the top. And then also a blue on the left here. We're going to grab our black wool. And then on the left of this blue, we're going to go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna place a gray wool. I'm sorry, a light gray wool. On the left of this light gray wool, we're gonna place 3 blue wools. So 1, 2, 3, with a light gray on the left and then a blue wool on the bottom. This will later be filled in with our light gray, but we're not going to worry about that now. We're going to finish building the outline of the Beedrill before we do any of the filling in. We're going to grab our black wool, and then on the right of this light gray wool above our 5 black wools, we're going to place 3 black wools going up. So 1, 2, 3, with a light gray and a black on the top. Followed by 4 light gray wools to the left of the black. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a black on the left and 4 black wools across the top. Here, in this left corner, we're going to place a light blue. And to the left of the light blue, we're going to go down by 3 black wools. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to place 3 light grays below that. 1, 2, 3. With 3 black wools on the side. Then we're going to go back up here. We're going to place 2 black wools, 1, 2, with 2 blue wools going towards the left. And then 1 above the light blue that we placed a little bit ago. We're going to grab our light blue and we're going to place 1 block. So we can place 2 black wools on the side. 1, 2. We're going to grab our light blue again and we're going to place 2 light blues above our 2 blacks. So we can do 2 blacks on the right of the 2 light blues. And then starting on top of the light blue, we're going to place 3 black wools towards the left. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to place a blue, light blue, and a blue. Followed by 2 black wools on the left of the light blue, with 2 light blues below, and 2 blue wools. So it's going to be 2 black, 2 light, 2 blue. Next, we're going to grab a black next to the 2 light blues, then a light blue, and a blue directly below it. And then we're gonna do a black, a light blue, a blue, and a black. Followed by 2 black pools, so 1, 2. And that's going to be pretty much its only wing that you can see. There's going to be a bit of a wing across the top that over here, but for now that's going to be the only wing that we're going to see. And let's go ahead and fill it in with some light blue. I know we usually fast forward this at the end of the video, but I think filling it in will be just really nice so we can see what we've built so far. So that's what the wing should look like once it's filled in. I'm going to just hover here for a second, allowing you guys some time to maybe hit pause on your screen. Copy what you see, maybe do some final adjustments if you need to. So that now we can continue building. Let's take a bigger step back. This is what we have so far. Alright, so what we're going to do is that we're going to go right to this area here. Do you see it? I know it's kind of complicated, but we're going to do our best. We are going to place 1 light gray, and then a blue in this bottom. And then 2 black wools. With 2 blues, a black, and a light gray. I know this part's super complicated. It's even giving me a headache. But once we finish it, I promise it's going to look super cool. Alright, so then what we're going to do next is that we're going to place a yellow, followed by 3 black wools and a blue. So 1, 2, 3, and here comes our blue. Then we're going to place 2 black wools. And then next to this blue, we're going to place 3 black wools. So 1, 2, 3. And then down here, we're going to place 4 black wools moving towards the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to place 2 blue wools with a black on the top of the first blue wool. Then we're going to place a blue to the left of this 4 black wools. And below the blue, we're going to place 3 black wools moving towards the left. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do 2 light grays with 2 black wools on the bottom. So let's take a little step back. This is what we have for this bottom section. Pause it if you need to. This will be a great little stopping point because we got a lot of the complicated parts on the screen. So just hit pause and double check, maybe even triple check to make sure that everything is where it needs to be, because it would really be a bummer if we make a mistake now and then nothing will match up as we continue building it. So I'm going to take a bigger step back. This is what we have so far for Beedrill. Almost couldn't say it. Almost losing my voice. Hopefully I can have enough of it left until we finish building this amazing Beedrill. I'm really happy with how it looks like. I'm really happy. Looks great. Alright, so let's continue. Let's tough it out and let's finish. Alright, what we're going to do next is going to be kind of tricky, but fingers crossed, we're going to do it. Starting right here and going up and towards the right, we're going to have 6 diagonal black wools. So we're going to go 1, whoops, let's start over. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So make sure you have your 6 diagonal black wools going up and towards the right. Then we're going to place a gray wool right here with 2 blacks on the top. 1, 2. And then directly above those 2 black wools that we just placed, we're gonna place a red, a white, and 2 reds. Then we're gonna grab our black wool and we're gonna place 4 blocks on the left side of the red, the white, and the 2 reds. Followed up by a black and a yellow. Now above this yellow wool, we're gonna place 3 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, with a black wool in the middle on the left side. Now on the left of this black wool, we're gonna place a blue, and we're gonna surround it with 3 black wools like so. Then directly above this blue, we're gonna place 2 black wools and then 3 blue wools to the right in this shape. Then we're gonna place 2 black wools, a blue, and then 3 black wools surrounding the blue. We're gonna place a black below the blue with a light gray on the right, and then a black on the right of that light gray. Then we're gonna do 2 light grays with 2 black wools on the right of it. Then below this 2 light grays, we're gonna place 3 black wools going down. So whoops, 1, 2, 3. What we're building now, in case you were wondering, it's gonna be like the middle, like antenna looking things that this bumblebee looking Pokemon has. Or wasp. This is more of, I don't know, this is like a bee and a wasp. More of a wasp. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna place a black on the right here with 2 blue wools on the top. 1, 2. Followed by a black. Oops, that's not black. We're gonna place a black and then 3 blue wools above it. 1, 2, 3. Then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna place 2 blue wools here. 1, 2. And then below those 2 blue, we're gonna go down by 4 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna place a black, a blue, whoops, a blue, and 2 black wools above the 2 light blues that we have there. Then we're gonna place a black, a blue, and then 3 black wools surrounding that blue. Oh my god, I can't place blocks, look at me. Alright, so make sure you guys have this for the top. We're almost done. Now what we're gonna do next is that we're gonna grab our light blue and we're gonna go down by 3 blocks on the bottom here. 1, 2, 3, followed by 3 black wools on the right. Then we're gonna do another 3 light blues. 1, 2, 3, with a black on the bottom. And then in this little hole here, we're gonna place 1 light blue and 1 black wool. Then we're gonna go down in this corner by 3 black wool. So 1, 2, 3. And for now, that's what the antenna part should look like. This would be a great little stopping point in the video, so you can copy the antenna part of this build. And actually, we are almost done. Only a couple more blocks for detail. It's going to be the eye and maybe the side profile of the bumblebee's face. I've got to stop calling it bumblebee because his name is Beedrill. But yeah, hopefully that was enough time for you guys to hit pause and just copy what you see on your screen. I like to take many breaks throughout the video just in case I tend to go quickly, or in case someone made a mistake. You can just hit pause, and this would be a great time to maybe double check or just catch up if I went too fast. But now, time to kick on those afterburners because we are almost done with our wonderful Beedrill. What we're gonna do next is that we are going to grab our red wool and we're gonna place 1, 2, 3 blocks of our red wool. Almost forget to say it. Then directly below this red, we're gonna place 4 red wools moving towards the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then to the right of this red wool, we're gonna go down by 5 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna place a yellow and then 3 black wools. Let's go ahead and place 3 yellow wools on the right. One yellow wool in this corner. Then 4 yellow wools in this bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to grab our black wool next, and we're going to place 3 black wools. 1, 2, 3. We are going to grab our pink wool, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3. Followed by a white with 3 red wool surrounding it, and that's pretty much it. We are almost done with our Beedrill. The only things we have left to do is just to fill this area in with some lovely yellow wool. And then the 2 big areas here that are not filled in with our light gray wool. And that's going to be our Beedrill. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it in. But before I do that, use this last couple seconds to maybe give your Beedrill a quick overview. I'm going to fast forward this filling in part because honestly, you guys can do it by yourselves. I'm just going to be filling in blocks. So yeah, I'll be back for the end of the video in just a second. Alright, so that's how we built a mega Beedrill. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't so you can stay up to date. And please forgive me if I sounded a bit funny, because I completely lost my voice. I think it came back today, but it's not all the way back, so I sound somewhat strange. But hopefully you guys dealt with it, and we both finished building this amazing mega Beedrill. So thank you so much for watching. Tell your friends about us. Put this in your Pokemon playlist or Pokemon World or whatever you want. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching. Tell your friends about us, and we'll see you next time.